everybody, and how's it going? We're up to van vlog number 11. Is that a couple of hockey sticks? I'm not sure how the whole hockey stick thing works. Yeah, anyway, I don't have much anything in particular to tell you about. I just happen to be driving down the highway, watching crazy people cut people off. I love driving. Sometimes. More so when there aren't crazy people cutting people off. But anyway, so the whole YouTube freak out didn't really happen apparently. Everybody was saying, oh, the 16th, they're going to change the homepage and there's going to be videos on the side and all this crazy stuff. And maybe they're still going to do it. Probably. I can't imagine they're going to like keep on losing money or whatever they're, excuse me for that bump, whatever they're losing. Apparently vloggers don't really make YouTube any money, which is hard to believe because there's a lot of diehards out there. Everybody's got to look at advertisements. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and you're gonna keep doing what you're doing, and we're all just gonna keep making videos, I'm sure. Even if we have to go to like some other site. I heard of another site, what's it called? Vimeo. I sort of checked it out. There isn't too many options on Vimeo as far as I could see, but maybe I didn't look at it close enough. I didn't spend too much time checking it out. I sort of wish I could just make my own website and have my friends post their videos there, but I'm not really a website developer, so it's a little bit out of my league. Ginger ale. Yummy! So I'm on my way to a production meeting for the Mushroom movie, directed by Brian Skinner. And tomorrow I get to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, tomorrow I get to go and meet everybody for our shoot. 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. This is what I've devoted my life to now. It's filmmaking. Don't always get paid, but I don't care either because, well, it's fun. I may put up a rant. Well, it's not really a rant. It was more of a, well, at the end of the day I was tired. I guess it was sort of a rant. There was a rant about directing and general crew things, film crew etiquette. So, people out there, young and upcoming directors, filmmakers, a few tips. When you're a director, you really need to make sure you have a plan. Being a director is like being the contractor on a construction site. And you have to tell the trades exactly what they're supposed to be doing. So when you're directing a movie, and you have a set, you've got gaffers, sound people, camera people, makeup, actors, there's a certain kind of attitude you need to have. And if your attitude is very high-strung and very exuberant, I mean, that's fine. But you really have to keep in mind that your attitude on set affects the entire crew. It affects the way they work. It affects the way that the film comes out. It affects the way that the actors act. So you really need to try your very best to be calm, collected, and make sure you have a shot list. A shot list of all the shots that you want in the scene that you are shooting. If you are, what's the word? If you start to become very aggressive or, barking out commands, things like that, it tends to get people on edge, and it really ends up affecting everyone, including yourself. When you're directing, there should be no one speaking to you other than the director of photography, which is usually the guy who's running the camera. Not all the time, but on volunteer shoots or low budget shoots, it's usually the director of photography who's running operating the camera. For the crew, if you're on crew and you are doing gaffing, you should only be speaking to the director of photography. If you're doing slate, the board with the numbers, scene number it is, the clapper board. You should just keep to yourself. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you're on a set, whatever job it is, you need to shut the hell up. You don't stand around telling jokes. You don't talk about your dinner you had last night. You shut the hell up. You stand to the side, depending on what you're doing, and you wait. You wait for someone to tell you what the hell you're supposed to be doing. Because the director has a lot of pressure on them. More pressure than anyone else on the crew, because they're basically, they've got a movie in their head, right? And they know what they want. And if you've got 5 people trying to ask you questions or tell you what kind of shots you're supposed to be taking, it drives you mental. And all it does is aggravate everybody, because there's so much noise. I'm gonna say it again, just shut the hell up until it's your job. Time for your job to do something. Just observe. Be a very good observer. So anyway, yeah. Those are just some general guidelines where you just need to pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on, and try to see what's going to come up next, and sort of plan for it in your head. And remember, turn your cell phone off. No one wants to hear your favorite ringtone in the middle of a shot that we've just spent an hour setting up. And that's all the suggestions I can give you right now. But I don't have much else to tell you, so I am going to sign off now. And Van Vlog 11 is now complete. Bye for now, and you have a nice day.